Sir David the Bard. I'm coming to you from the Gillette Razor Company. Yes, I've made a trip over here because I'm suing them. I'm suing Gillette razors. Now, you know the little blue ones that you do the shaving stuff with? Now, let me tell you, a lot of these companies just don't do what they say they're going to do. Sometimes you have to Bard kick them. Anyway, I'm in the jacuzzi. You know, I have a little jacuzzi bathtub thing. And I haven't shaved for like 4 or 5 days. And I look like a bum. I look like a damn homeless bum. I'm a bum, but I ain't homeless. Now, I'm in there, and I put the old cream on there, and I go, get me a new razor, and I'm shaving. I said, God dang, these people are good. This is so smooth. Hardly hurts at all. Doesn't hurt at all. I got to compliment Gillette. Well, not just one of the side effects of getting older. No, getting old and useless and stupid. So I say, this is good. I wake up the next morning. I seldom look in a mirror. It's so damn scary. But I looked in the mirror. I looked like a homeless bum. God, I must be a really virile guy overnight like that to grow that much of a beard. But Mr. Weenie didn't say anything, so I didn't think it was virile. So I look at myself. I go, I can't believe it. Gillette put out that kind of piece of crap that I could be shaved and really handsome and smooth and everything. Next day I look like a bum. So I came down here to Gillette to let them know. Bard kick. Bard kick. So I was in the deposition, and I'm just going to give you a few highlights of the deposition. And the attorney says to me, he said, now you've been shaving, Mr. Bard, for over almost 70 years. And I said, yes, sir. And he says, nothing like this has ever happened to you before? And I said, no, hell no. No. Shave and it looks good, and Gillette has always been good to me, but this time, you know, no, you guys need to be sued to realize that, you know, letting the beard grow back in one day is ridiculous. And he said, how old are you? And I said, well, I'm pushing 70. He said, is your eyesight good? I said, well, not really. How about your hearing? No, that ain't too good either. And how about smelling? I said, I can't smell a fart if my nose was up someone's ass. Well, what about the weenie? I said, he's been dead for years. He's been dead. You know, I haven't buried him yet, but he's been dead. Well, how about your balance? I say, well, you know, I've only fallen out of your chair here 3 times, and it took me 4 times to get over to the chair, so that speaks for itself. He says, well, then, would you agree that you're somewhat aged? Yeah, I'd agree. I'm somewhat aged. He says, do you forget things? I said, I can't remember. He said, do you get lost? Not in my own house. Outside? Now and then. Do you still drive? I'm not going to answer that question. It may incriminate me. I'm taking the 5th on the driving. Says, well, have you seen the Gillette razor? I said, of course. I've used them for years and years and years. Says, and you've never had a problem like this before? I go, no, never, never. I've always patronized. I've always bought Gillettes. And they've always worked well for me. He says, well, can I show you one? I said, of course you can show me one. He says, is this the one that you use? And I said, yes, sir. Exactly. Exactly like that. It wasn't worth a shit. He said, well, are you aware that there's a plastic cover on a Gillette razor? What? He says, are you aware there's a plastic cover on the razor? I said, I didn't see that in the instructions. He says, are you aware you have to take this damn plastic off of here for the blades to be exposed? Says, what that's got to do with anything? You owe me $1.5 million. Well, sir, you have to realize most normal people just take the plastic off and shave. Are you saying that I shaved with the plastic on there? He said, well, if the beard didn't come off, what do you think? I said, I don't know, I'm going to have to think about this. All right, I'll compromise. I'm coming down to $500,000 rather than $1.5 million. What do you think? He goes, we think you're an asshole. You're an idiot. You're blind. You've used these your whole damn life. You've taken these off 1 million times. You didn't take it off this time. Get the hell out of here. I said, all right, I'm in pro per. He says, you're in Mentalville. Get the hell out of our property. Says, am I banned from Gillette now too? I'm banned from the senior center. Now I'm banned from Gillette. Get out of here. So they escorted me off the property. They didn't want to pay. I know I had a good case, but they didn't want to pay. And as I'm leaving, they all started yelling and chanting, health in the navel, marrow in the bones, strength in the loins, and said, power of the priesthood be upon me and upon my posterity through all generations of time and throughout all eternity. The bard is gone, and Mercy had to help shave me yesterday. Thanks.